Hey everybody, I'm Giddy. Welcome to my garden, although I'm not in the garden today. Today I'm going to do a Halloween tag video, and it is from Mama Cat's Losing It. So I'll link her down below. She had some great questions. So the first question is, how old were you when you saw your first horror movie? And I was 13 and I was totally tricked into it. I thought I was going to go see E.T. with my friends, and they instead took me to go see Poltergeist. Needless to say, I was terrified for a very long time after that. Question 2, I got everything written down here. Question 2 is, whilst watching the scary movie, are you the person that yells at the characters? Are you the person that covers your eyes? Or are you the person that falls asleep? And to be honest, it depends. I'm probably the one covering my eyes, although I'm peeking, and when I do find out something terrible has happened, I'm yelling at the characters. So I'm kind of a combination. Fall asleep during a haunted movie? No way, because I don't want to pull that kind of stuff into my dreams. No way. Question number 3, would you rather go to a Halloween party, or would you rather go trick-or-treating? And to be honest, I'd rather go to a Halloween party. I love having Halloween parties. I love attending Halloween parties. I love dressing up. I like the decorations. Trick-or-treating, not so much. I had a really bad experience when I was a child. Me and my friends were practicing trick-or-treating, and we were going to house, and we were ringing the doorbell and saying trick-or-treat. And one of the houses we went to, we were quite surprised when the homeowner opened the door with the shotgun. So yeah, that kind of did it for us, and no more trick-or-treating, no thanks. Question number 4, are you superstitious? And I would have to say absolutely. I don't walk under ladders. I don't open umbrellas in my house. I don't put my purse on the floor. I heard that was bad luck. The only thing is, Friday the 13th is a lucky day for me, but someone in my family, it's a very unlucky day for them. So I think it just all depends. Black cats don't scare me at all. They can walk in front of me, they can come love on me, they can lay on my lap. Cats of any kind I do not think are scary. Next question, if someone paid you, would you stay in a haunted house? And I would have to say, no way and no how. If you watched my earlier video, my paranormal video, I have had lots of paranormal experiences, and one particular place is haunted, and there was a living place in the back of that house, and a business at the front of the house, and my boyfriend at the time was staying at the back of the house, and I had accidentally fallen asleep there. Had the most horrific nightmare ever. The minute I woke up, I got the heck out of there, went home. Yeah, no, not gonna stay the night in a haunted house. Not me. Next question, do you prefer chocolate candy or fruity candy? And to be honest, when I was a young kid, I preferred chocolate candy. However, as an adult, I had to take medicine that did a number on me. And ever since I had to take that medicine, I am no longer able to eat chocolate. I can't have any caffeine. It makes my face go numb. It's like horrific. So do I prefer chocolate? Yeah, I would if I could eat it, but I can't. So I'm stuck with the other stuff, and I don't really like the other stuff. So Halloween candy, not my fave. Would I prefer a scary costume or a funny costume? And I am going to be the one that is a non-scary costume. It's okay a little bit if I'm around a few people that are in scary costumes, but yeah, not gonna be me. There was one time I was attending a party, we were like in the bathroom, getting ready, and I felt somebody behind me, and I turned to look and see who it was, and it was somebody in the scariest costume. I literally jumped and screamed. So yeah, not me in a scary costume. The next one is pumpkin seeds or pumpkin pie. And from October 1st, it's anything and everything pumpkin. Pumpkin bars, pumpkin pie, pumpkin popcorn, pumpkin spice lattes at Starbucks, anything to do with pumpkin, I absolutely love it, all the way through October, all the way through November. It's pumpkin everything. I love it. I even know how to make a pumpkin sauce to go on top of ravioli. So yeah, pumpkin all the way. Question number 10. Do I prefer bats or black cats? And funny story. I live in Texas, and so we had gone to Austin to see the bats. They actually like have this bridge where like bats fly out and people actually congregate and watch them. Which, you know, looking back on it is kind of odd because the whole place smells like poo. But anyway, so we had gotten into Austin, and I mean, like, literally missed the bats by seconds. So anyway, so my daughter really wanted to see the bats, and so my great aunt lived in this huge 2-story house, and she had bats that would come out of her attic at night. And so we all got the kids together, and we were going to have our little bat experience, you know, without Austin. And we all got on the driveway, and we waited until night came, and the bats flew out. And looking back, not a smart move at all. Bats carry rabies, and it could have been very frightening. Luckily, the bats came out and flew away, and the kids just, you know, hooped and hollered because they saw them. But luckily, no one got injured. And then later after that, there was a bat actually in my garage. I go out to close the back door, you know, lock up for the night, and I see the shadow because the garage door light is on. And so I see the shadow, and I kind of duck, and I'm looking around. There was a bat flying in the garage, and my cat was out there. So luckily, he had his rabies shot, and we were able to open all the doors and with the broom scoot the bat out of there without anyone being injured. So I'm definitely going to go with black cats. They're less dangerous. Last question is, how do you celebrate Halloween? Do you like to trick or treat? Do you like to pass out candy? And we used to, as a kid, previous question, I had a horrible experience, so I don't like trick or treating. When my daughter was born, we used to take her trick or treating because Halloween was my mother-in-law's favorite holiday. We would take her trick or treating just to the people's houses that we knew, and then we would always have Halloween parties. One time we were passing out candy before the Halloween party, and my mother-in-law came out of the house wearing a mask, and her house was up on blocks, and so there were actually like cement steps to get up to her front door, and she came around her corner wearing a mask, scared the kids so bad they almost fell off the stairs. Not to laugh, but it was funny. And then one time at our home, we had huge bushes in front of the window, but there was quite a bit of space between the bush and the house. So if we had to get back there and, you know, do yard work, we could get back there. And she came around again and scared some little kids. And we had a brick home. They literally were trying to climb up the brick. It was hilarious. I'm sorry. Halloween trick-or-treating, it was hilarious. But after she passed, we couldn't bring ourselves to trick-or-treat anymore. And I kid you not, the very first Halloween after my mother-in-law had passed away, my daughter was carving a jack-o'-lantern, and that pumpkin literally had a tear running down its little triangle eye. I am not joking. Check out my paranormal video before this one. She cried. The pumpkin cried. My daughter took that pumpkin to a pumpkin contest, and she did win the contest. She won first place, but it just broke my heart. We were already feeling sad because my mother-in-law wasn't with us. We knew this was her favorite holiday, and the jack-o'-lantern actually had a tear running down its little triangle eye. I'm not joking. Check out my paranormal video. But anyway, so after that, we just do Halloween parties. I love attending Halloween parties. I love having Halloween parties. I love the decorations. I love the colors. I love how happy and excited everyone is. I love the cooler weather that comes through around that time of year. There was a time when, after my mother-in-law had passed away, we wouldn't trick or treat. We would actually sit in the house, turn off every light in the house, and we would watch, you know, scary movies. And it totally intensified the scary movie. I'm not joking, because you can hear all the people outside. You can hear the screaming outside because people are playing tricks and everything. It totally intensifies the scary movie. If you've never tried that, do that on Halloween. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Hope you have a happy Halloween.